Why hello, it's me Harley, back at it again for yet another video, and I'm sorry it's starting to get dark, and another thing I'll apologise for is how messy my room is at the moment. You may not be able to see much of it, but I know you'll be able to see that mess pile over there. I'm still very ill. I'm sorry, I haven't got around to tidying up yet, forgive me. But today's video is another video of the amazing Brendan Urie, or Panic at the Disco in particular. How should I begin this? In the previous Panic at the Disco video I did on my channel, I mentioned that I was planning on seeing Brendan Urie 2 more times. That didn't happen. As you can tell, I'm wearing the tour t-shirt, so I did manage to see him in the end, but I only got to see him once. And to see him that one time, me and my mum went through a lot of stuff to be able to see him. In fact, it's a miracle we saw him in the end anyway. Why did I end up missing the first show? Very simple explanation. As I said, I have been unwell, and I had an emergency doctor's appointment, which collided with the day I was meant to go and see him with my best friend. Great. My illness has been basically ruining my life entirely recently, and it decided, you know what, I'm going to kick you in the teeth even more and stop you being able to go to one of the concerts. So, such fun. That's why I didn't go to see him 2 times. And this is why I almost missed seeing him the second time I was meant to see him, which was yesterday. Now then, I was meant to see him at, I think so, like 6:30 was when the doors opened. And my school day ended at about 1:45. My God, this is how bad my brain is. I can't even remember my school timetable. Before 12 o'clock, we'll just say before 12 o'clock. So that gives me a good 6 hours to be able to get to London from Leicester. Now, even on a bad day, that would be about a 2.5-hour journey. So were we too worried about getting there in time? Oh no, we weren't. That was fine. But our sat-nav decided to play a prank on us. Now, my sat-nav, one of my other really good best friends, will tell you, basically has dementia. It will choose random locations. It will say you're in the middle of France when you're at your own home and it knows your home address. It'll say that you're in Scotland. It'll say you're basically anywhere from Ireland to France. And just calculate routes that are totally nonsensical, and it likes to take the scenic route. So our sat-nav hates us really anyway. So we were expecting our sat-nav to take us on a long route. When we reach Birmingham, we start panicking, thinking, hang on a second, we are much further away from our destination than we were to begin with. Now, what we'd planned to do was go, park at Stanmore Station, catch the London Underground, and go straight to the O2 Arena. This didn't happen. Our sat-nav took us to Wolverhampton. missing part of the warm-up act, which, to be honest with you, I don't really mind. I'm there for my Brendan Urie. I'm not there for the warm-up acts, even though it was really good. And we managed to get to the O2 Arena, but by this point, we are shattered after driving for hours and hours and hours on end, and then having to have a train journey into the centre of London. So, yeah, we very nearly missed it a second time. This is not the first time we've had car troubles getting to a Panic at the Disco concert. I didn't mention this in the video where I explained how I vomited in front of him, but on that same concert trip, our car broke down on a motorway. So why Panic at the Disco concerts equals car and travelling problems for us? God knows. I think it's just some kind of horrible trick, some kind of entity is playing on me. But I did get there, and I did get to see my boy perform. Now then, as I said, I've got my tour t-shirt. That is one of the things I bought there. This is the colour card that we had to put over our phone torches for Girls, Girls, Boys. We were in the green section, and because you will probably not know this, each section of the arena had a different coloured one, so it made a rainbow, and I liked that. I got myself the beautiful Panic at the Disco flag. I know you can't really see it, but he's doing his good old backflip there. Good old bendy boy. I got a tour poster. Look at that majestic poster. I'm falling over. Yeah. Pray for the wicked, dude. Pray for the wicked. I'm going to keep my tickets. I've got my tickets still, so. And finally, I got this boy. I'm so happy I have this. I mean, I was trying to be good and not spending too much money, but I did end up with him, and he was quite expensive. And the only other kind of like soft toy merchandise of like characters I have is Pickle Vic. So yeah, he'll now be sitting next to Pickle Vic. So that's what's going to happen with him. So yeah, that's how the events of getting to this concert happened, and how I ended up missing one of the concerts. But I thought, why not do a video on an update on how those two concerts went? Because yeah, as you know, the last one was pretty out there. That was an unusual experience to have. So yeah, I was meant to see Panic at the Disco 3 times, but my cursed body denied me that privilege. And for some reason, I am cursed going to Panic at the Disco concerts. Whether it's car troubles or just not being able to get there at all, something is controlling fate and stopping me from going. But I will see him no matter what. That came out significantly more creepy than expected. Sorry about that. So, on that note, toodle pip old beans.